Guys, hello from Naha in Okinawa.
It's a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning here, and today we're going to be taking you a little bit around Naha. We're going to be eating some local food, seeing some of the local sites of Naha. This is the capital of Okinawa. It's the main city, and we arrived by flight all the way from Taiwan. So we're very, very excited to be here. Today, the yen is worth nearly 200 to every pound. It's worth 192, and the one USD is worth 150 yen. So the value of the yen is very, very good. Anyway, we're gonna have a quick wander around and eat some local food.
Maybe find some traditional stuff.
Traditional bits. There's a lot of amazing Okinawan foods that we've got to try. But firstly, we want to take you. We're in Japan, which means you've got to go to one of the 7-Elevens or Family Marts, and you might think, why the hell are you going to go there? It's a shop. But let me tell you, in Japan it's a little bit different. We're going to go and check out some of the coffee and
maybe some bakery stuff.
You see,
not what you traditionally in Japan, maybe.
Yeah.
Not too sure.
Yeah.
But it's good for today. That's how we feel.
Guys, it is huge. Every time we come to Japan, it's always amazing to come check these places out because the selection is incredible and the baked goods are incredible. So let's go check it out.
Large, yeah?
Large, yeah. There's a large I got. Hot latte. That's pretty. Alright guys, we are back. So we just popped into 7-Eleven, we popped into Family Mart, and we popped into Lawson as well. We've got coffee. Check this out. We've got the coffee Baumkuchen. Now Baumkuchen's a little weird thing because me and Julia are trying to work out why does it sound like it's not Japanese? I don't know. But this is a Japanese brand. It's in collaboration with Muji. And they only sell them in Lawson. We're going to try this for the first ever time. It looks like a kind of cake.
It's a Muji collab, isn't it?
It's a Muji collab. So guys, you might be wondering why we got coffee at the shops. Well, the bakeries in these shops are incredible, and coffee tastes better than Starbucks, let me tell you. It's very good, and it's good value. It only came to 230 yen, which is about £1.15. And then this came to 180 yen, which is about 90 pence. So the two things cost about £2. Who says Japan's expensive, eh? A good breakfast, and here we go. Coffee Baumkuchen. This is coffee flavour. It's quite heavy pastry actually, especially for ATP. There's a lot of bread here. A lot of.
It looks like it's layered a bit. Look at on the side.
There is little layers you can see on it. You think it sounds German?
Yeah.
Right, let's try it. Here we go. Wow.
It's actually quite good.
Really, really delicious that. Wow.
It's actually like a very moist sponge. It's quite good. So
guys, this is a little setup here. We didn't film it in the shops because in the shops sometimes what happens is sometimes they're a little bit unhappy with you filming. Japan has a very, very weird feeling with vloggers. They're not particularly well liked, and in the shops they have a lot of signs that say don't film, no cameras, don't vlog. Give it a little tip. Do the coffee like that. And then let's try it. Here we go. Whoa. That was made to dip in coffee. There you go.
It's a very good cake.
Guys, wow. Japan is famous for its history, its food, its culture, and even the toilets, but maybe not so much the English language. Don't get me wrong, speaking English in Japan goes a little way, but you've got to do a little more than that in Japan. That is why we have been learning Japanese with Lingo Pie. Lingo Pie is a language learning platform that combines entertainment and education. It allows users to learn a new language simply by watching authentic movies and series, all directly from the original language. It has helped me go from arigato to eki wa doku desu ka and ikura desu ka, and be able to strike up conversations with locals. Don't get me wrong, I've got work to do, but this is a little bit of a game changer because being able to watch and learn in the evenings, it far outweighs digging out a textbook. The coolest part is, if I don't know a word, guys, I just tap it in the subtitles and it's an instant translation. There's no need to pause or search for it, which is huge. And every word I click gets saved automatically and then turned into flashcards later. That is huge for us disorganized people as well. It doesn't end there. Then there are quizzes and pronunciation tools, which takes it onto even a fun experience. It takes learning, and for the first time ever, I actually feel relaxed, and I don't feel like I'm doing traditional learning because it's a little bit of a game as well. It's not only fun to watch, but it's also fun to play too, which is pretty good for a language app. Speaking languages such as Italian and Indonesian, I'm aware that access to learning like this is absolutely invaluable. It allows you to immerse yourself in the language. It prides itself on being the Netflix of language learning, with 11 languages and over 3,000 movies and shows available on the subscription. Alright guys, I'm off to watch some more TV and learn a little bit more Japanese. So why not learn Japanese the fun way with Lingo Pie? For a limited time, you can get a 7-day free trial and a discount on a yearly plan too. All you got to do is check out the link in our description. You've got a free trial. No brainer in my opinion. I'm going to go give it a whirl. We're at the train station now. We're taking the train. How much does a ticket cost here in Okinawa? Let's find out.
All fare information will be displayed in English.
Alright. 320.
Yeah, for
Ooh. So change is one of the craziest things here in Japan because there's so much of it. 2 tickets, that came to 320 a ticket, so 640. How much is that? It's about £3.10 or about maybe 4 USD.
8 stops though.
8 stops, right, there we go.
60 minutes.
It's that one, isn't it? In Naha. Right, which platform do we go to? Platform 1, right? Up here. So guys, welcome to the train station here at Asahibashi. Guys, what I want to say about the monorail here in Naha, it's very, very beautiful. It looks very, very, very futuristic, the little monorail train it rides on. Okay, from experience being here in Naha is not the best connected place in the world, but when they do have transport, it does look very, very nice. And there is that kind of sleek fashion, style that Japanese have, Very, very cool. One thing you might notice versus English stations is there's no graffiti here. It's very clean. You see the streets are absolutely spotless. Not like they are in the UK. No, it's beautiful. I can't actually view anything on that side there. We're always on the wrong side. Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice, clean. It's quite modern. Everything is electronic on board. There's some air conditioning and stuff. So good. It's quite straightforward. I think in Japan you can see which exit you need to take though. So you kind of need to try to guess.
Guys, in Japan you will find vending machines for almost anything. And they've still got cigarette machines as well. We got rid of these a long time ago in the UK, but here in Japan you can still buy things like Lucky Strike. The price of a cigarette's here, £4.50, so that's about £2.25. That's pretty good. It's very good value, in fact. Let's have a look over here. You get things like Camel for £2.15. Wow. Guys, we are back in the main city now in Naha. We did a little bit of a walk around and it was a little bit different to how we envisioned, so we didn't film too much. We caught a little bit and it's still very, very beautiful. If you have time, definitely worth a see. Anyway, we're now heading to a little bit of a hole-in-the-wall restaurant. Now, Julia found a restaurant that it looked like an Izakaya place to me, but apparently it's not an Izakaya because you don't even drink there. Apparently it's open during the day. And
it's almost a store, I would call it. And it used to be a bigger restaurant, but the lady who runs it, she's been running for 60 years. She's now about 91-year-old, or maybe older than that. She still runs it, but now, because she's so old, or she's probably got slower, she reduced the restaurant to be just one table. So I think there's only 4 seats inside, and she only does soba noodles and some fritters for takeout, which is probably what we want to get. So she does tempura. And then she does soba there.
We got to check it out. If we can get in, we can get in. Saturday afternoon. It's a little bit of a weird time, so maybe there'll be no one in there because no one eats at this time apart from mental people like us.
She does one of the Okinawan most famous foods, which is some Okinawan donuts.
Okay, so she's got some fritters here.
She does fish tempura, maybe some veg. And then I think this might be the donut.
Ah, the Okinawan donut.
That's the tempura, isn't it?
Ah, really?
This is the price here.
Right.
She's 1 piece 50.
Right.
And 1 piece. So the Santandi is 60 per piece.
Yeah.
Whereas the tempura is 50 per piece.
Okay. They're very old. It's run by an old lady who their grandchildren are basically helping out and explaining things. So we didn't really get to film anything, but this is what they're selling. This is an Okinawan classic, apparently. Mmm.
It's very nice and it doesn't feel very oily.
Mmm. So these cost 40 each. And they were very nice to us, and then they gave us an extra one for free. Mmm. Wow. Arigato gozaimasu. Oishii. Oishii. Arigato gozaimasu. Bye bye, bye bye. The vibe in some places in Japan is so strange. We are back in the centre and we're walking around a little bit of a market area now. Saturday afternoon and the place is looking very, very quiet. It's quite amazing for a Saturday. Very relaxing vibes. It's almost like maybe people are down at the beaches or whatnot, but usually it's so busy. Yeah. So it looks like this is maybe bars.
Yeah, I think there's not no one here because this gets lively later. This is the downtown
Drinking.
between 3 and
Right.
5.
Yeah.
So some places open 6, 7, 8.
Right.
I think depending. Just bars open from 7, 8, and then eateries open from 5 or 6.
Right.
So it's
What's this Scottish? Scottish thing. Yeah, this is Scottish.
Really?
Playing bagpipes, yeah. Guys, why have we got Scottish people in Japan?
I've seen them all.
Oh, you have now. It's down here, maybe. Yeah. Guys, we found something in the alley, and we want to come here for a reason, but we're going to try and see if we can get something in here. But Japan can be very, very difficult when you don't speak the language. Oh wow. This is the medicinal meal that Julia was just saying. What's it called? Do you know? We don't know.
It says medicinal pudding, but it's made from kurokoji, fermented kurokoji, specifically from Okinawa.
Have you got the photo?
No. It's good.
Okay. Okay. That okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's good. Arigato gozaimasu. Okay, where do you want to sit down? You want to sit down here? Here? So now we have found a very, very traditional looking restaurant here in Naha. This is the style of the restaurant. It's very, very cool and very nice in here. People are very, very friendly and very helpful. And you can see the kitchen. So this is where all the magic happens over here. And you've got a traditional TV screen up here as well. You know it's a good restaurant when they've got a TV in the restaurant. And then they've got some photos up here as well, which is really cool. This looks like everyone from maybe from back in the day. And then there's a few dishes on the walls. It's very, very cool. And we are trying some classic Okinawan dishes. Now, one of the classics is a dish called chamburu, and this one is bitter gourd. Now, bitter gourd is the, or bitter melon is the vegetable or the kind of pride of Okinawa. It's sold in many, many places. It is the kind of Okinawan prime vegetable. You know, like they've served us up some tea here. It tastes a little bit like coffee, yeah. It would be a tea. I don't know what this is. Probably some kind of tea, but as Julia's right, it's got some kind of coffee notes to it. Maybe it's an Okinawan style tea. Super interesting about the style of restaurants is they don't have a set menu. They have menu stuff all across the walls. So what you've got to do is you've got to look around and pick items. And then you can, obviously, if you can speak Japanese, it's better because you can look around and then just point at what you want. But for those who don't speak Japanese, it's a little bit difficult.
It was a bit tricky because we had to go around and just Google Translate every little single bit of the wall. So we didn't actually do that. We only did 2 walls, and then we gave up and we just ordered what we found in these walls. But there's like 3 more walls to Google Translate potentially to find other stuff.
Guys, the food has arrived. This huge portion of food. There's so much food. We've got some traditional Okinawan food. We've got some kind of tofu miso. I can smell the miso already. And then, this is the miso. Look at this, guys. This is the most Okinawan dish in the world. This is what Okinawa really is. This is what represents Okinawa. Champuru, so it's Goya champuru they call it. Smells. Let's try this. Look at this. Wow. I'm a little bit squeamish of eggs, so let's give this a go. I'll make this one. Oh wow. It's very nice actually. Very salty they are.
Oh, forse questo è carne. Non so.
Guys, the food has arrived. This huge portion of food. There's so much food. We've got some traditional Okinawan food. We've got some kind of tofu miso. I can smell the miso already. And then, this is the miso. Aubergine and miso, yeah. Wow, look at this, guys. Guys, this is traditional Okinawan food. Wow. There'll be people watching this video and being a little bit nasty about it, saying you're not eating real proper food because you're just eating vegetables. This is actually aubergine with miso, so it's not just stir-fried aubergine. It's a little bit different to how you'd expect. They've also served it with some kind of udon noodles, it looks like. Let's try this. Let's try this in some kind of broth. Wow. This is the tofu. Yeah. Oh, guys, this is one of my favourite things. Yellow radish. Wow, guys, such strong smells coming from it. Really egg flavours coming out of it. It's Asian classic. This is, you know, real eggy flavours and eggy smells. Got fried egg as well. It comes with. This is some kind of tofu here, guys. Look at this. Wow. So it looks like it's a kind of. So it looks like it's some kind of tofu broth. In broth. I've had something similar in Taiwan that looks like a swimmer, but this is actually pieces of tofu, so maybe completely different. Here we go. It looks like a kind of tofu broth. Mmm. Wow. Mmm. It's very delicious. Oh wow. This is one of the winners for me. It's very delicious. Oishi. Yeah, it's nice. Oh wow, yeah. So you can try that. Yeah, try it. It's nice. This is probably the winner. This one. Realise what the actual ingredients of this is now. It all seems to be cooked with some kind of pork in there, which is quite interesting if you're a vegetarian, but we are very good vegetarians and we tend to just eat round where we can. We don't have to complain. It's okay. We'll just eat what we can. How do I know it's pork? Because I tasted it. I used to eat meat at one point, yeah. Wow, this miso aubergine is absolutely divine. It really, the images of this food really don't do it justice, but I think it's a little bit like Indonesian food in the sense that sometimes it doesn't look incredible, but the flavour is just really quite amazing.
Some chili oil as well. Nice and nice. You probably even add a bit more soy sauce, but we should try it.
They also had something called meal pudding, and it was medicinal meal pudding.
Meal?
What's it called? Medicinal pudding. Oh, it was called medicinal pudding. Meal. I said meal. Medicinal pudding. Well, I was calling it medicinal meal pudding, but yeah, looks a bit like that. Very interesting. Smells very nice, actually. Ooh. Let Julia try it first, I think. So guys, they also had a poster up with medicinal pudding, whatever that is, and it looks like this. So they're giving me a Julia moment here. Mia. Ooh. Very faintly sweet. Like a little bit of like agar jelly, because it's not jelly, but it's not gelatinous, but it's got a nice kind of gritty texture to it. Look at that. Right. Julie's right, because it's a little bit mushroomy, but it's very delicious that way.
It's not horrible. It's not something I couldn't eat. But it's something I would eat to get the benefit. I could eat fine, but like it's not that I massively enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know. But I think the more you eat it, the more you get into it.
Let's have a look at it.
It's getting almost enjoyable now.
This is how it looks. It looks almost like soil. It's very interesting, but the flavour is very earthy, very mushroomy, with a really nice, delicate sweetness. Really nice. Well, so guys, that was a real hole-in-the-wall place here in Okinawa. It doesn't get much more local than that, let me tell you. The food was mind-blowingly interesting. Never had Okinawan food before. Very eggy, very pork.
I think we panic ordered a bit.
I mean, yeah, I think it's because normally I made you do all the talking, and it was quite difficult. And
no, because normally we have a menu, we translate and we decide. We speak to each other and then we decide. But then we had to translate the walls. We were translating the walls literally, and then we had to decide on the spot, because by the time we translate 2 walls, we were already there for 5 minutes, and she was waiting for us to order, so we were kind of rushed in there.
So my perception of Okinawan food is the bitter gourd is delicious, very delicious, very salty, but it's not like particularly beautiful food. That it's quite an aesthetic, I think, interesting enough, but it's definitely comfort food. So guys, here in Okinawa there's a tempura place and a place that does the Santandi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's an Okinawan donut. Santandi.
It's not Santandi.
When I was explaining to the lady earlier, she was looking at me a little bit funny, like, you ain't saying that right. They're doing them fresh. I can see her putting more out actually, which is interesting.
I think so.
Should we get the darker looking one?
Okay.
Or the lighter looking one? I don't know. Hi. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. I didn't get it.
Okay.
Yeah. Arigatou gozaimasu. Should I try the vegetable sample?
Yeah, you're on 5%.
Am I standing in the weird light here?
Go on.
Yeah. So this is green bean tempura. Very oily, but it's delicious. It's very nice. Explosion of oil in your mouth. And then this is the Santandi. This is Santandi. This is the Okinawan specialty. It's got the most crazy name ever, but it's the Okinawan donut. Oh my god! I can't bite it.
It's quite hard.
Oh, this is good.
How is it compared to the ladies earlier?
It's like a deep fried biscuit. Doesn't take. I'm not even sure it's fried. It tastes like a baked fairy cake.
That's what I thought with the other one too.
Julia, you got to try this. You'll love it. It's nice.
Smells nice. Not too special.
What's that?
I don't think it's that oily.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I had a piece that was quite oily.
That's nothing special. Just some fried thing.
It's Japanese food, boy. It's quite good, isn't it?
Oh no, this is really nice. He actually, yeah, like you said, I think more than fried donut, it's like a biscuit. Yeah, I think it feels like fried outside, but the inside it's not like it's been, the whole thing has been deep fried. It's just like fried outside. So it comes out. It's like a biscuit that is extra crispy due to the frying on the outside kind of thing, but the inside feels normal.
Guys, hello. It is later in the evening. That was lunch earlier on. We stopped filming. We were running out of battery, but now this is Naha in the evening. Now we're going to catch a little bit of the sunset and check out the beach. This is what things look like during the evening. It's very, very peaceful here. We're walking along a basketball court here, and you can see this is a city beach here. Almost. I can see the city beach there though, in the distance. Let's have a look. So this is the city beach here of Naha. This is where people come and relax. Don't be alarmed. You look at this and you think, wow, this looks not that good because you've got the road, but actually the water is so clear and so beautiful. It's actually very, very nice. It's just obviously got a road in the middle of it, but funny to see. So guys, this is the city beach here in Naha. It's apparently, from what we can see, it's the only beach in Naha. And this is what it looks like, and it's quite cool because you get all the kind of people coming and relaxing and sitting down. But it's all behind a kind of motorway that runs around the perimeter of it. Slightly disturbs the peacefulness of it, but it's still beautiful water, beautifully clear water. Quite amazing, really, because if you look at this, you'll think, wow, he's lying. It's probably terrible water because it's next to the roads, but it really is very, very blue, and it's got a really nice hue to it. It's quite impressive, actually. So guys, we are currently in a very kind of traditional kind of izakaya place here in Naha, and it's not on the map. It's very hard to find. We only stumbled across it on our second night, and we thought we're going to go here and try it out, and food was incredible. And here we are trying it again, and they've got one of my favourite things here, Okinawan fermented tofu. Now this thing is delicious, and they call it tofu. It's absolutely incredible, very delicious. Alright guys, so we've got some traditional bits here. This is your toshi. This is a fermented tofu. We'll try a little bit of this. This is my favourite. There's not much of it. It's about, you only get a cube, so you get a very small amount. It's like cheesy, alcoholic. It's very delicious. It's almost like blue cheese. It's absolutely dripping. So that's all liquor, all alcohol, local Okinawa. Very delicious. Very good. So nice.